We're off on a new adventure today. I'm at my home in Illinois, well, near my home anyway. This is down on some of my deer hunting, where I'm allowed to deer hunt, and what we're going to head for is what we're going to dub Martin's Shack. It's a lot more than a shack, but it's a cabin structure down here in these river bottoms that I'm going to be adapting for use. I'm going to be the steward of some privately held land down here, and this cabin sits on it, so I might as well fix it up and use it. But you can see this is it's really a neat river bottomed area. Right here there's been a lot of stone poured in over the years, so we're safe to drive across that, but part of the bog that this is part of the bog that it's draining. Oftentimes there's a lot of wildlife, ducks and geese. There's a flock of geese just went over. Well, just like the Minnesota cabin, better not travel these lanes without a chainsaw. I need to be careful handling this because everything you see here is very healthy poison ivy growing up this old dead tree trunk. On we go. It's about a mile from the road down to this shack. Not really a shack, is it? But I don't want to call it Martin's Cabin because that'll get confused with the Minnesota cabin. So I think we're just going to call this, with a wink, we'll just call this Martin's Shack. Kind of nice. Look at it. I'm driving right up to it. Well, but not all the time. I did mention that I've been trying to get down here for a few years, and high waters and snows have kept me out. And this was last spring, and this was probably the highest it's been in 50 years. But it kind of got up in the floorboards, but I don't think it's going to cause any more damage than that. Last week I put the big trailer in the back of the Durango, and I had a friend help me, and we came down and brought a whole load of furniture, things down. So we got it kind of laid out kind of nice already. So this will be your first introduction to Martin's Shack in Illinois. Yeah, I know it's a far cry from the Minnesota cabin, but it's gonna be a nice place to come down here too in the river bottoms, and be a nice hangout. There's a bigger wood stove I brought down right over here. Somebody gave me. Got a nice glass door in the front. Be a lot nicer for sitting around down here and spending evenings, but this is the stove that was in here, and I'm going to go ahead and use it for now. Cabin's pretty well insulated, so shouldn't take too much to keep it warm. And we're not near as cold here in northern Illinois most times as that top of Minnesota. Although last winter, this area did drop down officially to minus 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That was an all-time record. Smashed the old record by like 6 degrees. That should get that started. At the Minnesota cabin, people never understand why I'm sleeping on the floor. Well, Probably won't sleep on the floor here. I've got these nice long sofas to sleep on. This cabin was never finished. You can see the insulation is up, but the walls aren't done. And we put a big tarp around the floor. As the guy who worked on this, he passed away now, but he was finishing up. But I'm not sure what we'll do with it, but you can see it's got a nice big area for a lot of guests. I think this is going to work out pretty good. There's a few downsides I found out. I called Vonnie on the cell phone, and when she answers, I said, "Oh no, the cell phone works here." A few minutes later, she called back, said I wanted to make sure it worked both ways. And it was surprising the phone was still on, because we have a thing that she tells me, what good's the cell phone if it's not on? Well, pretty good that way, really. Well, we're settling in here. Got a chair, I got a view out the window, and look at this. I got one of Vonnie's cherry pies to make this whole transition and kind of a segue into our other life.